All right, what's up, y'all? I'm just gonna do this thing from the truck today. Um, People, so I'm gonna jump into it like this. Everybody thinks that the way they communicate is the best. This is what everybody think. Everybody thinks that the way that they communicate, everybody thinks that the way they go about doing things is the best way. This is what everybody thinks. All right? Everybody. And then I'm going to tell you, I think the way that I communicate is the best. All right? I'm going to tell you the way that I think that the way that I communicate when I'm in a relationship is the best. And individuals that was in a relationship with me, they would disagree with that. They would think otherwise. But I'm gonna give you proof as to why, in fact, it is. Now, I titled this Communication. Women make their standards up on the fly. Normally, when a woman's standards, communication standards is, when I call you, just pick up the phone. That's what broke me and my lady up. I don't know. I was talking to Edmund Wells, Disgusted Dads, and didn't click over. And next thing you know, I'm out. I'm tired of this. And then I got text messages, got disrespectful text messages. I got mocking. An individual, the only problem that she had with me is when she called and I was on the phone and didn't click over. And I have a rule. If something so simple like that bothers you, I'm gonna give you more of it. Because that shouldn't bother you, number one. Number two, I told you that bothered you. You said, no, it don't. You said, nope, it don't bother me. You said, no, that don't bother me. That don't bother me. Yet, every time, even brought our relationship to an end. Think about that. You're on the phone. It's whatchamacallit something at night. You're on the Bluetooth. Right? 12 something in the morning. The phone. Do I got a history of cheating? Did I ever say anything? Did you ever call me and hear somebody in the background? In the 8+ months, nothing. Never gave an individual an inclination of cheating. But for some reason, if that individual called and I was in a comatose state, just waiting to pick the phone up when she called, I was cheating. Think about that. That's her standard. That was never put on paper. That's why when I asked her to go to therapy, she didn't want to go. She said, oh, nope, I'm okay. Ain't nothing wrong with me. But we got issues. What is going to therapy going to fix? Which is going to help me segue into my next perspective. I want you to understand what I'm about to say. Because you cannot take, he don't answer the phone, and nope, he never cheated. Nope, he never did nothing. He made it all about me. Gave me a nickname. He made it all about me. You can't take that to a therapist. That's why individuals didn't want to go. So, what am I saying? What I'm saying is this. And this is some facts. Okay, what I'm saying is facts. They make it up on the fly. This is why I realize now why every time I requested a woman go to therapy, I'm a failure. People, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. If you say to an individual, this is how you communicate, and they say there's something wrong, or let me go the other way with it. If you're in a relationship and a woman got a problem with you, isn't that problem an ongoing thing? For example, if I cheated on her, now I'm labeled as a cheat. That's a problem that I have. How is me saying I'm not going to cheat on you fixing a problem that I have? So when a person has a problem, they say, I'm going to go to therapy. The reason why individuals will not go to therapy, the reason why they won't go to therapy, number one, they didn't acknowledge the problem. And when you don't acknowledge the problem, it does not exist. That's why when it came to me, I had to give her reassurance. When it came to her, she had to go to therapy. That's why. Think about that. I asked for therapy. She asked for reassurance. I wasn't doing nothing. And when you ask for reassurance and you're doing what you're supposed to do, when a person says something, you hey, listen, that's not right, that's this, that's that. When a person asks for reassurance, that's an independent thing. And you say, well, what did I do to give you any doubt? Never said what I did to give any doubt. I never did anything to give doubt. I never did anything. It's what's going on in their head. But what she did gave me doubt. So I asked, go to therapy, because what your issue is, it's a problem within yourself. You know, I'm watching an individual thinking that 50 million friends at 50 years old, there's nothing wrong with that, but have issues and can only call their mom. I'm watching that. I'm watching an individual have 50 million friends. I couldn't talk to her about nothing. Hey, you need this in your life, and that need to be there. It was an excuse for everything. Why is this? Why is that? Well, he looks out for me just in case I can't do this and that. That's why I'm not going to complain that I've been living here for over 10 years, and anytime it's cold in the house, I can't come in here. I mean, why? And then had another problem and got mad at me because I wouldn't talk to her about it. That's what happened. Got mad at me because I didn't sit down there and say, this problem that you got in your bathroom, this is how you should handle it. No, I'm not talking to you about your problem. You've shown me that when it comes to your problem and your issues, there's a system that you got that's backwards. It's backwards. So we couldn't communicate. But then you have another situation and you want me to sit down there and talk to you about a situation that you've already shown me. The way you handle your issues is friend-based. The way you handle your issues, the way you go about your business. Every person in your life is some type of friend, and you're not handling your business the way you should like a 50-year-old woman. You're handling your business like a 16-year-old, and that's your friend, your pom-pom cheerleader friend. You got issues and you're not handling them. Go to therapy. Nope. They make their communication up on, they make their standards up on the fly. That's what they do. They make their standards up on the fly. That's what they do. You can ask yourself, that you can play it back in your mind and check with a woman and said, well, if you jumping on me for this, I mean, this dude did that. Where's all that same thing? People, let me tell you something about Christopher Troy Smith. Let me tell you something about me. There's not one person on this planet that said, yeah, I bet when he went to sleep last night, I bet I gave him something to think about. Like I said yesterday. When a relationship is over, I have nothing to say. You know why? Because I said everything during the relationship. I said everything. The reason why when the relationship is over with me, individuals got 50 million things to say because they kept their fucking mouth quiet when I was asking them they should talk. Nope, they kept their mouth quiet. Now they got all these things to say. And all that shit that they got to say is the animosity releasing itself. That's what that is. But they claim they never had it. When a relationship is over, you should have nothing to say. I got nothing to say to that individual. I have nothing. I tried. It didn't work with you. I get it. Okay. You roll this way. I roll that way. It ain't gonna work. You feel as though a long distance relationship was under the code and bullshit of individuals that live right next door. You thought that a long distance relationship, you can go on trips with your friends and all that, not come see me. And I just started this job and trying to better things for when you come and we doing things and I get my truck. You don't see that. You don't see that. Don't allow someone. Don't allow someone Are you serious, man? Don't allow someone Don't allow someone to make their standards up on the fly. Don't allow them to do that. If they treat you a certain way, there isn't a woman out there that can say, yeah, but when we went out that night to get them wings, they can say, oh, you don't want things right. There's not one person out there that can't say your standards are clear across the board. Because when your daughter finally said, yup, I'm gonna be like mommy and then fuck daddy over, you said no. When your mom, cause listen, when you're great, you give great. Therefore, punishment for the obvious of not caring, etc., it shows differently. There's no gratitude. There's no, I'm talking about my mom now. If you paying her bills, you think, and you think that sitting there telling somebody, what is this for? And you can't win with me. And I ain't doing none of that. And being real vindictive when you're talking to somebody. You know, you think that what? You think I'm a normal dude? No, I'm the dude that's very successful. And the very business that you despise is paying your rent, is paying your bills. Still, you're not logic enough to see that and say, my son is successful. My son is teaching. Nope. I get it. But I can't be in a relationship with somebody, a female that said, yup, I'm renting this apartment from this dude and the faucet was leaking for 3 weeks. I tore off in his ass. Nope. I'm dating individuals, yeah, this is that. Decade. What? We gonna know for how long? And then something happened that's 20 times worse than that. I'm just gonna take the high road. High road? I mean, damn, where's all that vigor at when I don't answer the fucking phone? Where's it at? And then women don't know how to express themselves. When they make a point in attitude. They don't make a point like a woman. Well, if such and such doing that, why would I do that? Blah blah. No, it's yeah. And you can see that they really think they're saying something powerful. Yeah. But if I got a point, then they turn away. And if I got a point, he'll help me. And if I and they just think that they're saying all this powerful stuff. And it's like, well, you know, you really degrading yourself by allowing this bullshit, degrading yourself by allowing this bullshit to go on for as long as it have, and you still live in that place. Nobody's going to take you seriously if you live in a piece of shit place and shit happens and then no. Let me tell you something. When I was a landlord, I told y'all, what you not going to do is affiliate with me with any of the lowest of any situation I'm involved with. You're not going to, you know what, when I started driving this truck, you know what an individual said to me? He said, like it or not, it's going to happen. You're going to have an accident. I said, no, I'm not. I'm not going to have an accident. Last night I came in here. I'm in Walmart Distribution Center in Henderson, North Carolina. I came in here and I was rusty as hell. My backup, I had to retry it like 3 times. You think that I was gonna be like, oh yeah, all these other truckers in here looking at me and I'm doing this shit 3 times? Hell to the no. I was like, let me do this, let me pull up. No, let me go around again. I got patience. Because I got patience, I don't want to. How can you be the way that I am? And I was a homeowner, I was a landlord, and I got tenants saying he's a slumlord. None of my tenants ever said he was a slumlord. I'm not having no landlord under those terms, slumlord. I'm not having a landlord under those terms. Ain't no way on this planet you're gonna have me affiliating my services. She talking about pull up because she don't want to walk up there. Let me check my back. Want to say stop sign right there? Check it back. Lazy ass women. It says stop sign right there. The guard shack right there. I give you my paperwork. You walk to the back. You check the back of my trailer. You want me to pull up, so my back of my trailer is right there, and you ain't got to do no work. I'm like, she's like, pull up. I said, pull up. It says stop sign right there. Come on, man. Stop being fucking lazy. That's what I mean right there. Changing standards. Changing it for ease. Classic example. Happened just in the flesh. Look at that right there. What that say right there? Stop sign. We stop guard shack right there. But no, you want me to pull all the way up so the back of my trailer can be so you ain't got to do no fucking walking. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Walk your fat ass. Yeah, it was a woman of color, of course, in case you was wondering. But notice, I said, I don't know if you heard me, I don't know if it came through. I said, it said stop sign right there. Fucking believable. First class lazy ass. But that's what I'm talking about here this morning. Communication will change on the fly. You will see individuals dealing with something 20 times worse. And then when it comes to you want to be so sensitive. Don't handle none of their business like a woman. Don't handle none of it like a woman. Don't see it. Everything is I'm gonna do this not like that because I got 50 million friends. I got friends. Then when it comes to a man, all the issues you have with your man, you ain't doing nothing to build strong with your man. Nothing. You would think that an individual would be like, I got me a man. People, what I'm telling you is fact. I said 100%. 100% pure grade fact. I am the same all around. But when you deal with somebody and the way they communicate with their friends, listen. You should be dealing with somebody. You should be dealing with somebody that you should be able to tell them, hey, listen, I know that's your friend, but they're doing you wrong. How is it that everybody knows this guy and nobody is not saying, well, goddamn nigga, why is my sister doing that? Goddamn motherfucker, how come my friend living in these conditions? How come? Nope, none of that. All this kumbaya, we friends shit, and then you make up shit on your man. They make up communication standards on the fly. This is why they will never go to therapy for their issues. They don't have no issues. They don't have none. Let them tell it they have no issues. None. And you're sitting down there saying, you do this wrong, that wrong, that wrong, that wrong, that wrong. And they got all these things together. They got all these things where they can articulate you very well. Very well, they can articulate you very well, but can't articulate others. Can't articulate the lack of attention individuals should have. It's nope, I'm not gonna say nothing. And then your man is looking at that like, damn man, my lady letting people fuck her over, and then when I say something, she get mad at me. Because that's what I'm saying. But that's why individuals got mad. Oh, you should have jumped in there. You should have gave me more support with my issue. I can't support you with an issue when you already made it clear the treatment that you're getting from that individual off limits when it comes to discussion. I'm gonna get on out of here, y'all. I'm gonna make some videos for Chris's Trucking. I want to tell y'all that's what it is when it comes to communication. When you're dealing with somebody in a relationship, set standards for communication. When they are crossed, put something in place. But check this out. I'm never going to get an apology. And I want to be clear. You'll get I'm sorry, but you don't get I'm sorry for an intricate, in-depth reason as to why you're sorry. You won't get that. So sorries wear the fuck off. They wear off. They wear off. Be in a relationship with somebody that every going out, every whatever is building for y'all. If they got 50 fucking million friends, and then in the time you've been together, they got 1 hour's worth of vacation time with their friends, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.